A scary hand gently rested on the girl's shoulder, but her mom didn't say a word when she saw it. The girl could only look at her dad in fear. However, her dad just told her to eat up quickly. Not long ago, Dad went into John's room and told him that woman was here again. You gotta ignore her. Never let her know you've seen her. Then, Dad took John downstairs for dinner. Just as Dad sat down, John heard heavy footsteps behind him. But Dad quickly distracted everyone. He first asked his daughter how her day at school was.
I think I passed.
Then complimented his wife on the delicious dinner. But this confused John. He wanted to know what his dad was scared of. However, his dad got really angry when he heard that, and John shut up right away. It wasn't because of his dad's anger, but because he felt something approaching from behind. His hands were shaking, and he whispered to his family not to look at her. However, John picked up a spoon at this time. He lowered his head in fear, but the woman didn't seem to notice his move. Instead, she reached out for Jenny beside her. Jenny was terrified. She started asking her dad for help, but Dad just coldly told everyone to keep eating, so they had to do as he said. But Mom told her husband that she couldn't stand this anymore. Suddenly, the phone rang. Mom couldn't stand the atmosphere, and she immediately ran to answer it. However, that woman also walked towards her mom. Soon, Mom's voice came from the living room. The man immediately stood up and tried to save his wife, but he couldn't open the living room door. Just as he was on the verge of collapse, he was hit and died on the spot. Then, the woman in the room reached out her hand. John was scared out of his wits by this scene. Thankfully, Jenny came. However, Jenny accidentally saw that woman, and John also saw her in the mirror's reflection.